Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
Welcome to Asshole Consulting, where I, the world's only professional asshole, America's older brother, takes your questions and your money. Take your money and your questions, take your questions and your money, and I yell at you. And then you're like, oh, here's more money, and that's how the real world works. Assholes are rewarded, nice people are shot in the back of the head. Hey asshole, I'm 21 years old, male, and want to work at the cop shop in a large liberal utopia. I'm not a white male, so that helps out a lot. Yes, it does, because in the country, they hate white people. The place is Vancouver up here in Canada. Yes, you are the correct color to be in Canada. Canadian cops are some of the best paid in the world, and patrol cops make more than most high-ranking military officers. Before I can do that, I can either be a security guard or be a soldier in the military. Say what you want about the Canadian military, but we have one of the world's best elite special forces and served a huge role in Afghanistan and against ISIS in Iraq. We also have some of the best snipers. I think you do have the best snipers. The Canadians hold the record. We bust Canada's balls because we can. But yeah, Canada does have some badass snipers, and you guys have been there, God, since World War I. The entire time. But dude, you don't tell me your Navy and Air Force is going to do diddly squat. Don't just admit that. Just admit that. You're going to have, back in the Russian days, which predates you, you're 21 years old, you weren't there. There was this thing called the Soviet Union. You went over the North Pole and they come and was it Chatrin? What was the Canadian president at the time? It was just understood, okay, we'll take care of you. Hey, good, we don't need a military. Let's spend it all on health care. We offer health care, you evil American pieces of shit. We offer you free military protection from the Russians. But that is in the past. So far, I'm stuck between the two choices. I'm 21, maybe I could become a cop in my mid to late 20s if things go right. Military has better pay and benefits, but the security route is more related to law enforcement. What should I do? Thanks. All right, easy one. Go into the military, dude. Working security, that's not, I mean, it's a job. Yeah, every once in a while there's danger and some excitement, but it's not in the military. You're not part of the forces defending your country. You are not a soldier. Shit, you're not a cop. And you get those weirdo security guards who think they are, and then they usually go to jail because they impersonate a cop. Or they pull out a gun, which they shouldn't have been carrying anyway. No doubt in my mind, go join the military because you can always become a security guard. There's no age on that. That opportunity will always be there. The opportunity will not always be there for you to join the military. And I think when the RMCP looks at an application, they're going to look more favorably upon somebody who has military service than someone who doesn't and just has security guard service. That's not to say you couldn't become a cop. If you worked as a security guard, that would actually help your resume. But the best thing you would do is you'd go work in the military. If you really want to become a cop, you become their, whatever the Canadian equivalent of an MP is, their military police. And that would perfectly work. I mean, if you want to work security, be military police, they got a position for you in the military. So you get that work experience, you're in the military, you have the honor of serving your country, there's the prestige, you have the camaraderie, you have an experience with men that I think most men should have, and then you can go become a cop. And if you come out of the military and you got to go through academy or there's the police department's not hiring, then go work security. It's not like going into the military prevent you from working security and then prevent you from becoming a cop. You could do all three, but you will only be able to join the military for a certain amount of time until you're too old. And then, no, mid-20s, you're not too old to become a cop. Shit, I mean, I know a buddy of mine, I know this is the United States, but he was almost 40 and joined becoming a cop. And I can't say specifically for sure, but the police are somewhat reluctant to hire people in their late teens and early 20s. Frankly, because millennials, well, now it's not Gen Z, they're just not reliable. You're not responsible. You're not mature enough. it's been my inclination that they're much more prone to hire somebody in their 30s than they are someone in their early 20s. So mid-20s would almost be ideal. And that's just speculation on my part. I could be completely wrong. But you're not going to be, what, you're 27? Well, no way. We only hire 22-year-olds and below. No, you'll be perfectly employable at the age of 27. Double check online. Make sure the Canadian Mounted Police don't have like a certain requirement, age requirement. I'm sure you'll be perfectly under that requirement in your late 20s. So there's my answer. Absolutely going to the military. Do that. You won't regret it. And then if you really, really want to become a cop, see if you can become military police or work security within the military. But yeah, that's not going to hurt you. That's only going to help. Only going to help. So, all right, glad I solved your problem. I'm fucking awesome. AssholeConsulting.com. Go there if you got questions. And that's it. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.